Okay, and it is day 14 of the 28-day Ketogenic Challenge. We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Okay, well, so we're about to go out for dinner.
We are.
Saturday night.
Yep.
And have we decided yet what we're going to have?
We have not, but I would do my favorite, go-to standby,
Mexican.
all-time favorite, fajitas and chips and cheese. I love chips and cheese. Sounds good.
So this is a question I get pretty often, how to make healthier choices in restaurants. So my general approach to that would be save the meal where you're going to go eat out and have something that you really enjoy, and just do that on a weekend, on a cheat day or a carb refeed day on this cyclical ketogenic strategy. So just for example, Mexican, I may have some chips or rice or tortilla or whatever that I wouldn't ordinarily have. Now, it's not impossible to make healthy choices in restaurants, but it's more difficult because we are conditioned to think this is going to be a really good meal, I'm going to have all the favorite things that I love or whatever. So my big takeaway tip from that would be meal prep. Take your lunch to work, cook your meals at home, eat at home during the, shop for groceries, eat at home. Try not to eat in restaurants during the week or when you're trying to be on track. Now there are ways to modify it, and that's the beauty of the simplicity of this ketogenic approach, is just discarding the high carb option, the side dish. Usually if it's rice or pasta, potatoes or whatever, just don't have the side dish, eat the meat and veggies. Mexican, you can do like a burrito bowl instead of a burrito. You can go to a steakhouse, you can get a steak and just don't have the bread and the potatoes.
You can always have a taco salad.
You can have a taco salad.
Just don't eat that big old shell that they bring it in, right?
Right. What if you were going to go like, Chinese, I don't know.
That one's more difficult. But
that one's kind of hard because everything's kind of rice-based.
Have like beef and broccoli and just leave off the rice.
That's right. I've done that before, like Asian stir-fry.
Right,
yeah, there you go. It's something like that. So, there is a way to do it, but the best approach is probably just to save the meals where you want to have some of your favorites. And that's why that refeed strategy works so well, this cheat day. And that's the simplicity of the ketogenic approach, is just skip the carbs, eat the rest of it. The rest of it's fair game. So it makes it simple. It's not like having to measure everything and calculate calories and all this kind of stuff. It's supposed to be an intuitive way of eating, and once you really get into it, you'll find that you're going to have the motivation to go through that. See, that's another reason why this ketogenic approach works. You've got to stay on that low carb ketogenic streak for 5 days straight to really make it work. So if you're going to deviate from that, don't go out and have a restaurant meal in the middle of the week, especially if you've got a weekly weigh-in coming up on Friday or Saturday where you want to beat last week's numbers. That's why this whole framework of a challenge and having a definite point where you're going to measure your progress ongoing like that is so beneficial, rather than just thinking, I'm going to
There's a lot of activity going on around us.
Around you? Is that distracting?
A little.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap the video up. And just hang in there, folks. Continue to do your best. And until next time, stay strong. And
I was just thinking, how weird would it be if Rebecca Carroll just magically showed up?
Oh, she might. You never know where we
last
go.
Week,
There's always a competitor out there watching in the wings. And that's why I'm vocal about the fact that I do these cheat meals and stuff. I never want somebody to catch me out at a restaurant with, a bunch of carbs. Hey, I thought he said he did a keto, or at the grocery store and I've got junk food in the cart. Like, I fully admit that I eat junk food on a weekly basis. Like, I'm not shy about letting people know that. It's just there's a time for it, and then there's a time to do be on track, and you just got to know what's what and use the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you're focused and the other 20% doesn't really matter. So all right, I was going to say stay strong and wait a minute, enjoy the journey. Yeah, that was it.